Welcome everybody back for some more Minecraft on the channel. You join me outside the bedroom of the thing. I'm just going to check the comments of the last video as I forgot to, well, definitely forgot to actually use some of your guys' name suggestions, so I do apologize for that. From a commenter called Ripley Henderson, we have a name. Wow, why am I saying it like that? We have Kim for the first name that he is suggesting to us. I'm going to get away from these villagers as they are quite loud. And the name tags are in here anyway. But I do have to go back to the castle to actually name these. So we got about 36 villagers in the actual hotel itself, and one is called Wick, one is called Val, and one is called, I can't remember his name. Oh, one's Wick, one's Morgan, and then we got Kim, and then the same guy again, Ripley Henderson, also has Noah. So Noah, I think it's spelled like that. Yep. And Alexander is another one that he suggested. So thank you very much for the name suggestions, Alex. And my spelling is just but I'm also going to name one after you. So we're going to have, I'm going to just put Ripley. So we'll have Ripley, and we'll also have the guy from the video before, Lucas. So Lucas will also be a name of one of the villagers inside of the hotel visiting the area of my Minecraft world. There we go. So welcome to the world, Lucas and Ripley Henderson. Obviously just put Ripley for your name. If you'd like me to change it, please do let me know in the comments down below. And as you can see, I've done some even more work on the hotel itself. The roof is fully on and the restaurant is pretty much fully sorted. And the reason why I did that off camera is because it was a lot of just placing stuff. So let's go ahead and name some villagers. So we got a snowy villager called Kim. We'll have a jungle villager called Noah. We'll have another snowy villager called Alexander. And this is Val. This is Noah. We'll have a snowy villager called Ripley, and the jungle villager called Lucas. So Lucas and Ripley, welcome to the Villager Hotel, and welcome, and hopefully you enjoy your stay in the hotel. So I'll show you a little bit of what it's like in here. Lots of iron golems. Each and every single floor is now complete, with all the rooms are, I'm pretty sure, fully complete on this floor, or definitely on that floor. And they are also fully complete on this floor. The only things left in this hotel to complete is actually the bathrooms. And the restaurant up here is also pretty much fully completed. I can't remember what I did in between episodes. I put in some more chairs and tables and finished in the things here. So you'd obviously just like sit in the little gap and enjoy your food like so. And you'd be welcomed into the hotel from here. We've got a little DJ booth here, where obviously you'd have the records in the back there, but they're going to be bookshelves, because you can't have record players. Well, you can, but can't at the same time. And I need to complete the kitchen, but I think the glass ceilings give a lot of light and stuff. I need to go around and actually just take out all these torches and stuff, because I don't think they're needed right now. But today we're not focusing on this at all. We're actually going to head and focus on the brand new Minecraft update, which has released a couple of days ago, I think. And we're going to be playing with the copper golem. Now, they've added basically the copper chests, copper armor, and copper golems. So we actually need to go down here to start off this, because I would like to actually get a set of the armor and put it in my castle bedroom. So, as we all know, that we don't really... Well, there's also a bunch of other stuff in the game as well now. So if I grab myself some copper, and I'm pretty sure I just have a big full double chest somewhere of it. Here we go. So that will give me all of the stuff for the copper armor, copper doors, and all of that stuff. So I'm going to quickly make a full set of copper armor. Get myself a couple of slabs. I made way too many slabs. Get myself some wood to make some sticks. That'll do. And then we can make ourselves a... Yeah, I did make way too many. So we've also got copper sword, copper shovel, pickaxe, and axe and hoe. And I'm not too sure what those do exactly, but I'm sure we can go ahead and find out. I also don't know how to make the copper golem, but I'll have to do some research on that, because I just jumped straight in. Thought it would be cool to start just recording, basically. And we're going to put this armor next to the toilet, as you do, and we'll have a look at it. I probably will not wear this. It's definitely just a decorational piece, but it does look really quite cool. And then, so that is the copper armor itself. That's actually really, really, really nice, actually. I really do like that. So it's sort of like after leather and after chainmail, but not quite iron. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then if I type in copper in here, we got nuggets, we got the chains, we got the bulbs. Ooh, they might be quite nice actually to put somewhere in like a dungeon. We can make like a copper dungeon or something. Now we've got all these copper blocks. That could be quite cool, actually. And now I'm going to see if I can Google how to make a copper golem, because I would like a couple to wander around the house. But I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that is a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. So we obviously need to grab some shears. And we need to grab a pumpkin. And I think my shears are probably in some random chest somewhere, to be completely honest with you. But I'm going to make 4 copper golems just because I like the idea of having a lot of copper golems. And I don't know if they're going to be able to sort my sorting system because it's on different levels. But I know that they'll be able to do some of the chests on the other bottom layers. I think there might have been shears in here, that's why I came over here. But let's go back into the castle. So many junk chests. None of them are even remotely organized, even though I kind of roughly know where everything is. And then I just basically spam click until I find exactly what I'm looking for. So, to make a copper golem is very simple. We need a carved pumpkin, well, like so. I don't need pumpkin seeds, but they're good to have anyway. Oh. We have fallen into the bedroom of the villagers. Right. And then we grab 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we have it. The copper golem. And I will basically check these chests. But now, they will just chill. And I thought about putting them in here. So if I place one here, and I place one here, they'll obviously come over. I'll put this in the copper chest. So if I get a bunch of copper, will they sort it? Oh my god, they will. No. Okay, so they will actually sort up to 2 chests. They just can't reach the top ones. And hopefully they'll start putting... If I grab something from... Okay, so they can carry 16 at a time, and they will basically sort some stuff. And they'll check all the chests, but I want to know if they'll go all the way down to the end. So let's help them out a little bit by doing that. And he will come over here and check this chest. I don't think they'll do it when you're looking in the chest, but they'll take 16 of the sand. But they're really cool looking things. I don't know why. They're really nice looking. Do they put it back in? Oh my god, where did they put it? Oh, so they literally will just put it in an empty chest. Okay, you guys can sort this out then. Even though they're just going to make a right mess back there, but... We can have them roaming around as well if we take the chests away, which is really cool as well. I don't know why the villagers don't go to bed, by the way. They also get stuck. Yeah, they like to get stuck on the ladders and all sorts in the castle. And nobody... Oh, you're sleeping with me tonight. Hello, sir. They change every night. They take it in turns to sleep next to the king. Very weird, but it is fine. So yeah, I think that's everything that got added in the copper update that's really quite interesting. It would be cool to make a little dungeon in the castle and have the copper golems in there as well, but... They're actually just going around and sorting my items. It feels weird having somebody else do that for me, to be fair. Hello, Brian. We got 2 Brians. This is Librarian Brian. The OG Brian is down there. But yeah, let's talk about some stuff that we got planned for the rest of the... Well, not the rest of the series. Next in the series. So, as you know, we're working on this villager hotel. And the restaurant is nearly complete. And I just need to do the toilets and the showers and stuff on the 2 floors where the villagers can sleep, even though technically they don't sleep in them because they decide they don't want to go to bed some nights and so on and so forth. I've decided that the roof, which is obviously up here, I'm not going to do a rooftop bar because I'm worried about lightning striking and every single one of my villagers turning into witches, which would not be a good idea, but it's cool that we can stand on top and sort of overlook the area. In the last episode I mentioned that I'd cleared this area over here, and that is for an upcoming forfeit that I'm actually going to fulfill. So as you guys know, well actually you probably don't know, but I will probably demonstrate you in a moment, but when I die I keep all of my items, basically. as the one thing I really am not a fan of in Minecraft, and haven't really been a fan of for a little while, is that when you die in this game, you lose all your stuff. And not only do you lose all your stuff, and that's not even the bit that's really annoying, you lose all your stuff to a point where it's not very easy for you to actually get that stuff back. You can get a recovery compass, but that requires you to go down into the deep dark and collect some shards and stuff, and it's very much end game stuff. Hey look, we have an unwanted visitor at the hotel. Anyway, basically we can go down there and get one of those recovery compasses, but I think when you die you keep that exact thing, but I just have it so that basically as soon as I die it spawns me back here. Probably should have kept that iron golem alive, to be fair, and then he could have taken me out. So I can show you. If I die close to home, and in theory it would be really easy to get my stuff back, then we don't count it as a death. So that wouldn't be counted as a death, because in theory if I died right here, if I died just over there, then I would spawn back right here and I could just walk over there and get my stuff. But if I died 10,000 blocks in that direction, it would be very hard for me to go get my stuff back. Hence why we invented the forfeits. We're friends now, yeah? Yeah, have some of your brother that I just took out. So yeah, basically if I die 10,000 blocks away, which I have done 4 times now, I have a forfeit. Lucas from the other video has suggested I make a pig like carousel thing with happy ghasts. So I think he wants the pigs to go underground and then the happy ghast to go on top, and then you go around in the circle on top of the happy ghast, which could be quite interesting. Or we could do it so the pigs are on the ground and the happy ghasts are in the air, so you can have 2 parts of the ride. Obviously elytra required for the ride, but yeah, that's going to go in here like a little carousel and stuff, sort of next to the hotel. I think it's going to look really quite cool just sat in the distance. And I'm also going to be starting to collect all of the different variants of animals, like the hot pigs, hot cows, you know, all that stuff, cold cows, cold chickens, all that stuff as well. That's going to take a very, 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 very long time for me to do. So that's the collection of those animals will be done off camera, but the building of the little area back here will be on camera. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little update kind of video. Obviously the really cool additions of the copper golems, as we need to escape the rain and head back to the castle. I really like that I made all of the land and everything really traversable, so I can walk from the hotel all the way up to my starter area here and up to the castle itself, in through the main gate, and say hello to the bodyguards of the castle. Quickly hurry myself back into the castle itself and say hello to my copper golem friends. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Minecraft. A little bit of a short one, a little bit of a less interesting one as well. Copper golems are really interesting. I'll do some research on these guys in between episodes. Thank you guys so much in the comments down below for the name suggestions for my villagers. If you guys got any more names for the villagers, please do let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys next time for some more Minecraft on the channel.